let's just go take a look at this picture and see what we can do to improve it. Instinctively, I want to get rid of some of these distracting elements in here, but it makes it natural looking. It makes the pan look used. Regardless, this is a perfect job for the healing brush. And I do think those elements were kind of distracting. But sometimes you got to leave that kind of thing. So let's see. And it still looks worn. No doubt about it. So let's look for subtleties. Subtleties start in the eyes. So let's just help a little bit with that strange vein. I'm not saying make them perfect. We really want people to look natural. That's okay. That's okay. Little nose hairs and stuff. Sometimes it's good to leave them. Or reduce them, in that case. Look at fingernails. Make sure the nail polish is decent. Watch out for items between the teeth. That can be kind of messy. So let's make a new blank layer. And sometimes you could take from one area that's good and just dump it into the area you're trying to cover. So let's option click here with the clone stamp and just wipe it up. Let's see. Let's zoom out. Before, after. Yeah, looks clean. Unfortunately, I think I turned this one in already. But and this little strand of hair looks weird. Just like, what the heck is that? Still want him to look natural. Don't be cleaning up too much of his face. A little fuzz. That kind of thing. His glasses look kind of worn out. Little hair up here. That's fine. It's supposed to show a couple here that's not exactly properly dressed. He's round here. That's fine. That's fine. Leave that. Alright, so now for some, let's just look at before, after. Let's make a new snapshot here. I like snapshots. I like the history brush. And we go to the history brush. We're going to go to screen mode. 10%. What I'll do with that is just wipe right here in the little shadow area. That ain't enough. I say bump it up to 30. Do a nice little wipe just to help that side of the face. Now watch this. See? What a difference that makes. Just a little brightening, a little lightening. It might be a little too much, actually. Let me just undo that, go to 20. That's better. That's better. And you can use the dodge tool as well. She says it's tricky, though. Here's the trick with the dodge tool. I'll show you. You're going to dodge, you want to dodge highlights. Exposure, keep it low. That's a 6. Good start. And you get your brush nice and big. And we're going to dodge right up here by her cheek. Yeah. Just subtle. See, get that mouth. That's too much. 3. Oh, it was 30. Oops. Yeah. It's too much. I don't like it. So, I undid that. Let's try this. Let's try burning. Let's change it to burn tool. When you burn shadows. Don't burn highlights. You burn highlights, you get gray mess. Exposure 4. Let's just brush right in here. This just is really distracting her shoulder, arm area here. I just don't like the burn tool. I really like history brush, but just bring that down a little bit. In fact, I say let's just do some brute force. Just bring down overall here. Make a snapshot. Undo. I'm showing you like this is what I call super fast. Super fast retouching. This is like quick draw. Wild West. Let's see, before or after. Yeah, there we go. Because the light, her arm is taking the hit from the light over here on the left. The photographer's got a strong light off to the left, and her arm is right facing it. So we have to try to minimize that a little bit. Okay. Maybe bring his forearm down a little bit. Right there. Let's see, before, after. I think we got a winner. And of course, save. Always save. And you'll be set. Oh, it's locked. Permissions problems. Well, you know, that's simply because I do all my classes, my online work, my tutorials on another account. And when I copy the files over, they don't always save. So permissions get messed up. Well, I think that'll wrap it up for this episode. And we did some real quick stuff. We did some simple stuff, and we did some advanced things. But you know, it's never any fun without you and your participation. So, for just tuning in, that's good. But next time, I want you to think about what you got. Send me your question. There's multiple ways of reaching me, and tell me what it is that you have a problem with in Photoshop, and tell me what you've tried to do to solve it, and we'll talk about it, because maybe your solution is a good solution. You just need to understand a little more what you're doing. I am only as efficient as I am open to what you are doing. So if I just try to impose my way of working on you, you won't benefit, and I certainly will not benefit. And I think next time I would like to deal with, maybe we'll deal with some more professional type images. Maybe something unique, maybe like a book scan or something like that. I mean, you know all kinds of things you do in Photoshop that you use, but sometimes you're stuck on something, and you need to understand some alternative ways of dealing with it. My name is Eric Basir, and we're with Grafix University's Ask the Retoucher Live. This was a great show. Thank you so much for tuning in.
What makes a good scan?
What is a selection?
What are layers?
What is resolution?
What is a JPEG?
What is TIFF?
What is RGB?
How do I crop a picture?
What is a zoom tool?
What is a clone stamp?
What are levels?
My name is Eric Basir, and I have produced this unique photo restoration and retouching foundations video course to answer all these questions and more. In my classes and workshops, I have taught hundreds how to preserve and restore their personal photographic collections with Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Photoshop Elements. Now you can have me as your personal instructor in this 10-lesson course. After studying the videos and easy-to-read workbook, you'll finish with a firm foundation of how to use Adobe Photoshop or any other photo editing program confidently